A couple nights ago, I was talking to one of my colleagues after work about how he felt about returning to the office after the worst of COVID. And I liked working remotely, and I think he did too. So I thought that perhaps in the long term we could have a little bit of a compromise, right? Instead of working 8 hours and commuting, say, 2 hours, we could work 9 hours. And quite a few of my colleagues were instantly repulsed by that remark. And when I say repulsed, it wasn't like, I think maybe we should work 8.5 hours. It wasn't even a negotiation. It was no, 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 no. And in the back of my mind, well, the first question I asked my colleagues is that, so you like commuting better than working? You'd rather commute 2 hours than to work 1 hour? And my colleagues said, well, yeah, of course, right? At least I get to commute my own way, or whatever it was. I don't know what they said. Well, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I feel sorry for you. I sincerely hope you find a job that's more pleasant than commuting, right? That's what I'm thinking. I didn't tell them that. And I asked them, well, where do you live? And they told me somewhere that's, and then I tried to mentally picture driving from that place into Seattle. And it's not an uncomfortable drive. I mean, traffic is usually not that bad, but it's not a beautiful drive either, right? It's not the Grand Canyon, it's not the Rocky Mountains. And I'm thinking, how can you like that better than working? And plus, it costs money. And the truth is, they probably don't like that better than working, if they really thought about it. If they did, they would have taken a job as a truck driver, right? And what they're probably saying is that, if you gain something, if you lose something, I better gain something, right? They're thinking a zero-sum kind of game, right? Like, you gain something from me working remotely as well. You get the benefits of being eco-friendly. You get the benefits of whatever. I should get some benefits too, right? A lot of people literally have that kind of mindset. And I think that's really destructive, right? It weeds out a lot of potential gains we could have just because, oh my God, I don't get my fair share of the pie, right? So, a couple nights ago, I was watching an episode of Judge Judy where this one guy sued his former friend over losing a skateboard of him worth like $200. And I'm thinking, gee, you two jokers want to embarrass yourself on national television over $200. And I guess some people like the attention of that, but there are much better things I'd rather be doing with my time, right? The whole concept of wanting our employers wanting us to go back to the office has a zero-sum kind of feeling, right? The employers feel like we're gaining something sitting at home, even though we're getting more work done. They have to get something out of it, right? So first they cut our pay, and now they want us to go back to the office. And for me, it's kind of a double whammy because I never got my pay restored, and I have to go back to the office with all the commuting expenses and all that. Not to mention all the inflation we had over the last year, right? I make about half as much silver as I did 2 years ago, and now I have to go back to the office, right? Anyways, stop thinking zero sum and start thinking about your own situation in life, right?